Have you ever felt stuck, like you're meant for more but just can't seem to break free? Today, we're talking about the biggest mistakes women over 40 make when trying to move forward and how to fix them. So, by the end of this video, you'll discover the simple but powerful shifts that you can make to break free from whatever's holding you back and finally move forward into the life you deserve. I'm Ange Kostelic, a mental health and life coach who helps women in midlife rediscover their purpose and reclaim their confidence during their second act. I've walked through these same challenges myself, and I'm here to help guide you through yours. So, if you're ready to dive deeper into finding your passion, be sure to grab my free Identifying Your Passions in Midlife workbook. All you got to do is comment passion below. And also, I would love to hear from you. So, what is the one thing you feel is holding you back right now? Just put it in the comments below. Well, in this video, I'm going to walk you through 4 of the biggest mistakes women over 40 make when they're trying to move forward, and most importantly, how you can shift your mindset to overcome each one. So, first, many women in midlife hold on to old identities, whether it's being a full time mom, the perfect wife, the successful corporate professional. These roles were once central to who you were, but they may no longer serve you now. And I've had clients who struggled after their children left home. They felt lost and unsure of what to do next. It's like trying to wear a favorite pair of jeans that just don't fit anymore. They might have been your go to at one time, but now they're tight and uncomfortable. And clinging to those past roles, whether it's being the perfect mom, the wife, the career woman, it's a bit like those jeans. They don't quite fit where you are right now, but you keep trying to make them work. And the problem is, when you hold on to what used to define you, you miss out on discovering who you're becoming now. And I get it, change is scary. But when you keep gripping onto the past, you start to doubt yourself. You might even feel like you're not enough or that your best years are behind you. But there's so much more ahead for you. You just have to loosen your grip on the old and make room for the new. The second mistake is waiting for everything to be perfect before moving forward. How many times have you told yourself, once I figure this out, then I'll start? Well, this need for perfection creates paralysis. I once had a client who wanted to start her own arts and crafts business, but she kept delaying because she felt she wasn't ready. There was so much she still needed to learn before she could begin. Well, she ended up missing so many opportunities simply because she was waiting for the perfect time. We've all been there, right? Waiting for that perfect moment when everything lines up just right. But perfectionism is like waiting for a train that's never going to arrive. You end up sitting there stuck where life moves on around you. And the longer you wait, the more frustrated you feel because deep down you know you could be doing more. And I've seen so many women get caught in this trap, thinking they need all their ducks in a row before they can make a move. But that thinking, it just keeps you stuck. And after a while, you might even convince yourself that it's too late to start something new. But it's never too late. Progress, even if it's small and messy, is still progress. So let's forget about waiting for everything to be perfect. The time to start is now. And third, so many people in midlife are still putting everyone else's needs ahead of their own, whether it's family, your friends, society's expectations, church. You feel like you need to keep everyone else happy. And I've seen women feel guilty about pursuing their own passions because they fear it will disrupt their family dynamic or go against what others expect. And always making sure everyone else is taken care of and putting their needs before before your own. It might feel good to be there for others, but after a while, you start to lose sight of what you want. It's like being the driver in a car, but everyone else is telling you where to go. You end up in places you don't really want to be. And you may even get to a point where you start to feel a little resentful and you're drained, exhausted, and wondering, when is it my turn? I know how easy it is to put everyone else first because it's what we've always done, right? But over time, it can leave you feeling like there's not much left for yourself. And honestly, it's natural to start wondering, what about me? But here's the good news: you don't have to choose between taking care of others and honoring what matters to you. There's room for both. It's about finding those little moments where you can focus on yourself and what makes you happy. You deserve that space too. And lastly, there's the fear of stepping into something unfamiliar. Even if it's your current situation that's unfulfilling, it feels safer than the unknown. But staying stuck keeps you from growing. Now, I had a client who stayed in a career she hated for years because the thought of starting something new was terrifying. But thankfully, she finally embraced the unknown and she found herself more energized and excited about life than she had been in years. I know the unknown is scary. It's like standing at the edge of a deep pool of water and dipping your toes in, but afraid to jump because you don't know what's underneath. So you stay on the edge, even if the water looks inviting, because at least you know where you are right now, right? But the longer you stay in your comfort zone, the more you start to feel stuck. Staying where you are might feel safe, but it's also where dreams go to die. You miss out on so many amazing opportunities because the what ifs keep you planted in place. Here's the truth: you've faced unknowns before and come out stronger every time. The unknown is where the magic happens, where growth happens, and you are more than capable of handling whatever comes next. So, how do we fix these mistakes? It's all about shifting your focus. Instead of clinging to old roles and perfection and others' expectations, focus on discovering what brings you joy and purpose in this new phase of life. So, number one, take time to reflect on what truly excites you in this stage of life. What are your values? What lights you up? Rediscover the things that make you feel alive. Next is take imperfect action. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection. So start small, take one step at a time, and celebrate all those small wins. Third, set boundaries. It's time to learn to say no to the things that drain you and yes to the things that serve you. Setting boundaries is key to reclaiming your energy and focus. And lastly, embrace the unknown. The unknown can be scary, but it's also where growth happens. So lean into the discomfort, knowing that every step forward brings you closer to your purpose. Now, I want to leave you with this: it's never too late to move forward and redefine your life. No matter how long you've felt stuck, today can be the day you decide to make a change. If you'd like a little extra guidance, don't forget to grab the free workbook, Identifying Your Passions in Midlife, by just putting in the word passion below and get started on your journey to rediscovery. So thank you so much for spending this time with me today. And remember, the best time to start is now. You've got this. God bless.